Hey, wonderful souls, welcome back to Blend Vision today. I'm beyond excited to share a story that's as colorful as it is captivating. So buckle up and get ready for a journey filled with laughter, love, and a whole lot of paint. Imagine, if you will, a quaint little town straight out of a storybook where cobblestone streets wind their way through charming cafes and flower-filled parks. And nestled in the heart of it all is a cozy art studio, its windows glowing warmly as dusk settles in. Now, let me introduce you to our dynamic duo, Alex, with their head perpetually in the clouds and a heart that beats to the rhythm of adventure, and Taylor, a pragmatic soul who's never met a problem they couldn't solve with a well-organized to-do list. Together, they make quite the pair, and tonight, they're about to embark on an artistic escapade unlike any other. As they step into the studio, the air crackles with excitement, the scent of paint mingling with the sound of eager chatter. Canvases stand tall like blank slates, waiting to be transformed, while brushes whisper promises of magic yet to come. But here's where the plot thickens, my friends. While Alex's hand moves across the canvas with the grace of a seasoned artist, Taylor finds themselves struggling to draw even the simplest of shapes. Friction builds as frustration mounts, and soon, their once promising date night begins to unravel at the seams. As the tension in the studio reaches its peak, Alex and Taylor find themselves locked in a battle of brushes, their once promising masterpieces now forgotten in the chaos. But amidst the splattered paint and tangled brushes, something magical begins to happen. With each playful flick of the wrist and every mischievous grin exchanged, Alex and Taylor start to realize that perhaps perfection isn't the goal here. Maybe, just maybe, the true beauty of art lies in the spontaneity of the moment, in the freedom to let go of expectations and simply create. And so, with laughter bubbling up from deep within their souls, they throw caution to the wind and embrace the chaos with open arms. Colors swirl and mix in a symphony of hues, their laughter echoing off the studio walls as they dance in the remnants of their artistic battle. In that moment, surrounded by the vibrant mess they've created together, Alex and Taylor find a connection that transcends words. It's not about who can paint the straightest line or who can mix the perfect shade of blue. It's about the shared experience, the laughter shared between two souls lost in the joy of creation. And as the class comes to an end and they step out into the cool evening air, their clothes splattered with paint and their hearts overflowing with love, they know that this will be a date night they'll cherish forever. As Alex and Taylor step out into the crisp night air, their hearts still pounding with the adrenaline of their artistic escapade, they find themselves faced with a choice. Do they let this moment fade into memory, or do they seize the opportunity to continue their adventure? With a shared glance and a silent understanding, they choose the latter. Hand in hand, they embark on a moonlit stroll through the town, the remnants of their paint war still clinging to their clothes like badges of honor. Under the soft glow of the streetlights, they share secrets and dreams, their laughter echoing through the empty streets like music. And as they round the corner, they stumble upon a hidden gem, a cozy little cafe with a live jazz band playing in the corner. Without hesitation, they slip inside, the warmth of the cafe enveloping them like a hug. They order steaming cups of cocoa and sink into a corner booth, their fingers intertwined as they listen to the soulful strains of the music. In this moment, surrounded by the gentle hum of conversation and the sweet melody of the jazz band, Alex and Taylor realize that sometimes the most meaningful adventures are the ones we stumble upon unexpectedly. It's not about grand gestures or elaborate plans. It's about being present, being together, and embracing the magic of the moment. With the jazz music still lingering in the air and the warmth of the cafe embracing them like an old friend, Alex and Taylor decide to extend their impromptu date night into a full-blown adventure. Their next stop? A charming little bookstore nestled at the end of a winding alley, its windows aglow with the promise of literary treasures waiting to be discovered. As they step inside, they're greeted by the scent of old books and the soft rustle of pages turning. They meander through the aisles, fingers tracing the spines of forgotten classics and hidden gems alike, lost in a world of imagination and possibility. And then, just as they're about to leave, Taylor's eyes land on a weathered old tome tucked away on a dusty shelf. With a gasp of delight, they pull it down and flip through the pages, their eyes alight with excitement. It's a book of poetry, filled with verses that speak to the soul and stir the imagination. Without hesitation, they purchase it and tuck it under their arm, knowing that it will be the perfect companion for their journey ahead. As they step back out into the cool night air, the world feels alive with possibility. With nowhere else to be and nothing else to do, they wander the streets hand in hand, lost in conversation and the simple joy of being together. And as the night wears on and the stars twinkle overhead, Alex and Taylor realize that sometimes the most meaningful adventures are the ones we stumble upon when we least expect them. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey and the people we choose to share it with. Alex and Taylor continue their midnight adventure through the winding streets of the town. They stumble upon a hidden park, bathed in the soft glow of moonlight. With a shared grin, they slip through the wrought iron gates and into the serene oasis beyond. The air is alive with the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant hum of crickets, and for a moment, they feel as though they've stepped into another world entirely. They find themselves drawn to a secluded clearing at the heart of the park, where a small pond shimmers under the moon's watchful gaze. Without a word, they settle onto the grassy bank, their fingers brushing against the cool blades as they lean back and gaze up at the stars. In this moment of quiet solitude, with nothing but the sound of their own breaths and the gentle lapping of water to keep them company, Alex and Taylor find themselves reflecting on the beauty of the night and the depth of their connection. They talk of dreams and aspirations, of fears and uncertainties, their words weaving together like threads in a tapestry of shared experience. And as the hours slip by unnoticed, they realize that in each other's company, they found a kind of peace that they never knew existed. As dawn begins to paint the sky with streaks of pink and gold, Alex and Taylor finally tear themselves away from the park, their hearts full and their spirits soaring. They know that this night, filled with unexpected adventures and spontaneous moments of joy, is one they'll carry with them always. And as they make their way back home, hand in hand and hearts overflowing with love, they know that their journey together is just beginning. As Alex and Taylor make their way back home, their hearts still buzzing with the magic of the night, they stumble upon a street artist creating a masterpiece right there on the sidewalk. Mesmerized by the swirls of color and the fluidity of the artist's movements, they find themselves drawn closer, unable to tear their eyes away. With a smile and a twinkle in their eye, the street artist invites them to join in, handing them each a brush and a palette of vibrant paints. And so, right there on the sidewalk, amidst the hustle and bustle of the waking city, Alex and Taylor add their own strokes to the canvas, their laughter blending with the music of the morning. In that moment, surrounded by the beauty of creation and the warmth of newfound friendship, they realize that art is not just something you create, it's something you share, a language that transcends words and connects us all. And as they finally bid farewell to the street artist and make their way home, their hearts light with joy and gratitude for the unexpected adventures of the night. For in the end, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey and the people we meet along the way. So, my dear viewers, as we come to the end of our story, I want to thank you for joining me on this magical adventure. If you enjoyed this tale as much as I did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more enchanting stories and adventures to come. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and never forget to embrace the beauty of the unexpected. Blend Vision, we love you.